How to find your daily bias. Don't overcomplicate things. Finding your daily bias is the easiest part of trading once you understand what to look for. Alright, let's start. You need to find your daily bias in a high time frame, okay? Daily and 4 hour, it's what works for me and for most people. Then, we have three categories of bias. We have a bullish bias, a bearish bias, and a neutral bias. Bullish bias comes from respecting bullish PD arrays and disrespecting bearish PD arrays. A bearish bias comes from respecting bearish PD arrays and disrespecting bullish PD arrays. And the neutral bias comes from respecting both bullish and bearish PD arrays and disrespecting both bullish and bearish PD arrays. Another important part is knowing where price is delivering from. In other words, in the bullish example, we just swept sell-side liquidity and we are starting to respect bullish PD arrays and disrespect bearish PD arrays, so we can assume we are bullish. And in the other case, in the bearish scenario, we just swept buy-side liquidity and we are starting to respect bearish PD arrays and disrespect bullish PD arrays, so we are bearish. So another important part of our daily bias is setting off your if and then scenarios. For example, right now here we have an unmitigated fair value gap with some buy-side liquidity, and we have like sell-side liquidity, let's say it's equal lows resting below. So if it wants to go high to that fair value gap and that buy-side liquidity, expect price to sweep those equal lows and take that liquidity to push higher to the FVG. And in the other scenario, if price wants to go to the equal lows, I expect price to sweep the FVG high and then use that FVG to push itself to the sell-side liquidity. Okay, and lastly, don't marry your bias. The market changes while you're trading and you have to be able to adjust and react. In this example, seems like we're clearly bullish because we're respecting bullish PD arrays and disrespecting bearish PD arrays. But if instead of respecting this FVG starts going low and ends up closing below, now we invert this bullish PD array, so I won't be 100% bullish and I'll be open to take some shorts. Now I'm gonna show some chart examples. Here's a simple bullish bias. We can see that the bullish PD arrays are being respected and we are disrespecting the bearish PD arrays. And we have a clear draw on liquidity, which is all-time highs. So I'm bullish till we sweep all-time highs. And here's a clean bearish example. We can see that price is delivering from buy-side liquidity and sell-side liquidity is still intact. So once this bullish FVG gets inverted on the higher time frame, I'm bearish until we sweep the sell-side liquidity. In this case, we can short to the bullish FVG or to fully fill the new weak opening gap. Now with a neutral example. As we can see, we are both disrespecting and respecting bearish PD arrays. And we have clear buy-side liquidity and sell-side liquidity. We have an unmitigated FVG above and relative equal highs. And we have a prominent wick below. So I set my if and then condition. In this case, is this 4-hour FVG. If we trade into this 4-hour FVG and we close above it, I'm gonna be bullish till we take the buy-side liquidity. But if we disrespect the condition and close below the FVG, I'm gonna be bearish until we take the sell-side liquidity. So in this case, I'm not gonna take any trades until I have a clear direction. So there you go. Now you know how to find your bias. I could probably make this video a lot longer, show more examples and give more information, but I don't need to. Finding your bias will be simple and there's no reason to overcomplicate things. Now you just need to keep in mind that every day when you open the chart, you need to go to a higher time frame and watch which PDAs are getting respected and which ones are getting disrespected. Then, if we swept buy-side liquidity or sell-side liquidity. And lastly, don't marry your bias. The market is constantly changing, so you need to adapt to it. Searching only for longs or shorts, you can take unnecessary losses and miss good setups. Like I always say, you don't need to predict the market, you need to react to it. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope I explained myself well and y'all can understand me, because I know my accent is kind of thick. But it is what it is, I guess. I got a free Discord, it's in the description. There's my full model explained. I'll trade live pretty much every New York session. I'll post more videos. I'll make a poll on the Discord as well of which theme you want the next video to be. So yeah, everything is in the description. Love you all. Bye.